Hey yo, what's good with you though? It's your boy Karo, and it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but I kinda wanted to try something new in which I'll be going over the games I've picked up over the month. So I'm not sure if this will be a normal thing, maybe it'll be a one-off, maybe it'll be something I'll do every month. We'll see how well this video goes, and if it does well, then I'll probably do it every month. But I wanted to do a little, I guess, again, start of a series possibly where I show off every single game I buy in one month. So, without further ado, we're going to get into the video games I picked up in June. And it's starting off with Shantae on the Nintendo Switch from Limited Run, that old Game Boy Color Shantae. You know, you gotta do it, you gotta get it well, I had to get it, right? Has the manual, the game, you know, the nice inside cover art. And to go along with the Switch version, I also got the Game Boy Color version of it as well. I'm keeping this one sealed for the collection, maybe as trade bait, but had to get this. The first Game Boy Color game I probably bought in the past 20 years, but here it is. Shantae, had to do it. Second game I got this month, again, Shantae Risky's Revenge. I had to get both games while I could because, you know, it's limited to run. So, you only have a limited time to get it. Had to get it. The only Shantae game I don't have is the Pirate's Curse. And I'm probably never going to get the Pirate's Curse because Pirate's Curse is like a $300 game. And it just ain't worth that much money to me, I'm sorry. So the third game, keeping up with the Switch games, is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Not much to say here, it's Puyo Puyo. If you have the first game, you probably don't need to buy this one. But I wanted to get it because it was on sale for like $30 off. And the first game became kinda rare to get, so I figured why not get the second game too. But if you like Puyo Puyo, if you like Tetris, it's there. So the fourth Switch game is Wonder Boy, Aja and Monster World. Now, I haven't played, I think there's like a remake of an old Genesis game, or something like that. It might have been an old Sega game, I'm not sure. I never played the Monster Boy series, I was a Nintendo kid growing up, but I figured I really do like the old retro remakes of, you know, the NES games, SNES games, Genesis games, and I really wanted to grab this one while I could, so Monster Boy, or Wonder Boy, got that one right there. Next game up is To the Moon, another limited run game. I'm not sure how many of y'all have played To the Moon. I watched a Let's Play from PewDiePie like almost a decade ago now. And back when he mostly did like Let's Plays and the horror games and stuff like that. This one is a super emotional tale. I remember it hitting me hard back in the day when I watched PewDiePie play it. So I figured I'd grab that while it was up on Limited Run Games' website. The next game to talk about is Clannad Side Stories. Now, if y'all don't know, I got a big soft spot for Clannad. I watched it for the first time earlier this year. Probably the first anime that almost got me to tears. I'm sorry, you know, it gets to you. Clannad really gets to you. Make sure to play Clannad if you haven't already played it or watched it. The anime's on Netflix. It's super good. You know, it will get you, it will pull into your heartstrings. This is a Japanese import, but as you can see, this does play in English. And this one is, like the name suggests, it's side stories. It just goes over the stuff that wasn't in the main story. Some extra fluff for people who really enjoyed Clannad. So I'm happy to add that to my collection. I already have the Tomoyo game, so now I have all 3 Clannad games on the Switch, and I'm happy with that. The next game is Saga Frontier Remastered. Now, I'm pretty sure this yep. So this is the 1998 Saga game, but it's remastered. And it looks really good. I want to get into it, but right now I still got to play through SMT Nocturne HD. I got to play through Scarlet Nexus. I got to play through Disgaea 6 just came out today, which, spoiler alert, will be in this video. So, it'll probably sit on my shelf for a while yet, but I'm happy to grab that one there. Had to import that. Next game is World's End Club. Now, I already beat this game by the time I'm making this video. It's one of the few games I actually played and beat this month. Absolutely loved World's End Club. I don't even want to really say too much about it because it's a trip. This game is like Danganronpa meets AI the Somnium Files meets Zero Escape meets Happiness. I mean, all the characters are like 6th graders or 5th graders, so happy to add World's End Club to my collection. And it comes with, you know, the little yearbook, the art book, and all the little characters on the inside. You know, you got Chuko, Reicho, Pai, Aniki, Mochan, Jinu. So, happy to get this game. And I hope you guys have picked World's End Club up as well. It's a very, very good game. So, the next Switch game to add is the Atelier Mysterious Trilogy Deluxe Pack. This game comes with Atelier Sophie DX, Atelier Ferris DX, and Atelier Lydie and Sewell DX. Now, I might actually have a separate video in the works for this game by itself, because I do like to collect the Atelier games. I have every single Atelier game that's been released onto the Switch except for the Arlen Trilogy, because the Arlen Trilogy was only released in Japan physically, and they don't have English text. Now, I could get them in English but via digital storefronts, but I don't really care about getting it digital. I want them physical because I got everything else physical. So, this game took me a long time to get because I pre-ordered it, and then the pre-order never came through, and I waited months and months and months. I finally got my refund for it, and then I had to buy it from a different storefront. So, I'm just happy to have it. You know, again, I collect the Atelier games, and I really want to have this triple pack in my collection. Again, this plays in English, but the Arlen Trilogy does not play in English if you do get the physicals of those games. The next Switch game to add to my collection this month is Alex Kidd in Miracle World. It comes with a keyring manual. Again, this is a remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it, of that old Sega Alex Kidd. You know, even if you look inside of the case, you get, you know, you got the keychain Alex Kidd, you got the instruction manual Alex Kidd right there, and then you got that old Sega, you know, cover art. So if you want to use the reverse, you got that old Sega cover art. It's definitely a product of its time. I don't know if I'll switch it out, because the only reason I do like that it's an old reference, but I don't know if I want to have that white spine in my collection of the sea of red spines that comes with the Nintendo Switch games. So, Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. That is the second to last Switch game I've gotten this month. But the last one, which again I spoiled earlier, is Disgaea 6, Defiance of Destiny. I already used the reverse cover. I love the reverse cover with Disgaea games that has all the characters. The main cover is in here, which it also comes with behind the scenes mini art book and a little warranty guide, but no one really cares about that. And then there's the actual normal cover art for Disgaea 6. I will hopefully be playing this later on today. I'm not sure if this will go up on June 29th, but this is when I'm recording it. So, Disgaea 6 is in my collection. So, those are all the Switch games I've gotten this month. Now to move over to the PS4 games, I've only gotten 2 this month. I got Shining Resonance Reframed, the Draconic Launch Edition, which I'm not sure if you guys watched my old Nintendo Switch collection video, but I already have this Shining Resonance Reframed on the Switch. The only reason I bought this one is because the PS4 version comes with this nice little tin steel casing. I don't know if you want what you call it. It's not a steel book, but it's like a little casing to go along with it. And then it comes with this little flappy thing to go along with it as well. So that is pretty much the only reason why I bought Shining Resonance Reframed again. But I'm a mad lad, and I did it. So Shining Resonance Reframed. The last PS4 game I bought this month, which I kept the price tag on it, is Utaware Remuno, Mask of Truth. I cannot say that name for the life of me fast. Utaware Remuno, Yeah, so anyway, the only reason I bought this is because, if you don't know if you can see it, it was $12 for this big box PS4 launch edition. It's an Atlas JRPG. Comes with a body pillow if you're into that, but it's gonna stay in that case for me. It seems like it's a strategy RPG of sorts, and I love Atlas, one of my favorite developers. So for $12, could not pass this up, and it's still in pretty decent condition, you know. You would think it wouldn't be. It has a little bit of a crease down here, but I mean, overall, I mean, this is in pretty good condition for an older PS4 game launch edition, so had to pick that up. And then the last games I bought in June, the first one is Neptunia Reverse, my very first PS5 game. It's a remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, which is a remake of the Hyperdimension Neptunia on the PS3. So this is a remake of a remake, comes with all of the characters, you know, looks better, it's a PS5 game. I feel like they just want to put Neptunia on the PS5, so they got this out. You know, it's a... if you don't know, I absolutely love Neptunia. I also semi-collect for Neptunia. I don't have many Neptunia games in my collection physically. I have a lot of them digitally as Steam sales. But I really want to get this because I was able to get the big box special edition, which I'm just going to have to back up a little bit for y'all. I haven't even opened this yet. I'm keeping it sealed for now. But it's the big box Neptunia Reverse Special Edition. Comes with a steelbook, comes with a soundtrack. The back of the box just has that classic Neptunia symbol on it. But I really wanted to grab this for myself before it became rare and before I could never find it again. So, that is Neptunia Reverse. And then the very last game I bought in June is what I'm playing through right now, and it is Scarlet Nexus on the PS5. I'm not sure if I like this game or not yet. The story I'm playing is Kasane, and Kasane's story is very confusing. I don't know what's going on half the time, but I do enjoy the combat quite a bit. I like how you can make an enemy wet, and then you can use electric weapons, and then the enemy will get shot, or you can cover an enemy in oil, and then if you use a fire move, then the enemy might explode and being covered in flames. You know, I love that stuff bounces off each other like that. So, very fun combat. The story, I'm not so sure about though. Also, apparently it has an anime, so if you're into that, you can watch the Scarlet Nexus anime. I'm not sponsored by Funimation, but there you go. Either way, that is all of the games I bought in June from my collection. Now, I think I do want to make another collection video showing off the entire collection like I did back in May of last year. The thing is, May of last year, I had about 60 games in my collection. And it still took about half an hour, 40 minutes to get through everything. Now, I'm gonna show y'all quickly. I got 160 plus games to go through. So, like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that video because I won't lie to you, I don't really want to take all these games off the shelf and then have to put them back on, because putting them back on the shelf would take probably like 2 hours because I have everything in alphabetical order and things would get out of alphabetical order when doing a video, and then it would also just be a lot of talking. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. I'm not sure how I'll manage that, but you know, maybe I can do it someday. Either way, like, comment, subscribe, Karo Studio, and I'll see you guys for the next video. And I'm out.